Hi guys, welcome to a new video. So today we'll take a look on the last mission of the Lord of the Rings Reborned, and this is the 24th mission called The Return of the King. As I mentioned already multiple times, it's just a cutscene, just an interlude, no enemies, no allies. We'll just listen to some final moments, or watch the last moments that were happening in the story, but there was no more action that could be actually made into a mission. It would be probably something similar like the first mission of the whole campaign where we are in the Shire, but I didn't really think that would be to fit it. And I also didn't want to put it at the end of the last mission or whatever, because it's a really different environment, so I just made it as a separate mission, but it's only an interlude. So let's listen to it, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the whole project, so enjoy.
Now come the days of the king, may they be blessed.
This day does not belong to one man but to all. Let us together rebuild this world, that we may share in the days of peace.
The power of the three rings is ended. The time has come for the dominion of men.
I think I am quite ready for another adventure.
Farewell, my brave hobbits. My work is now finished. Here at last, on the shores of the sea, comes the end of our fellowship. It is time, Frodo.
What does he mean?
We set out to save the Shire, and it has been saved, but not for me.
Well, I am back.
Okay, so that was everything. We saw the coronation of Aragorn in Minas Tirith. Then Gandalf, Frodo and Bilbo left with the elves, left the Middle-earth, and then obviously Sam returned to the Shire, to his home. So yeah, really quick interlude just for the end of the whole campaign. And yeah, obviously now we can use the time of the rest of this video, so it's not as short, to talk a little bit more about the project. So yeah, it was 24 missions. The whole walkthrough should be now uploaded here on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. It was something a little bit different, definitely. Obviously, the first half is a little bit more about the RPG aspect, I would say, or maybe 2/3 of the whole campaign, where we just really play with few characters. It's a little bit more story-based, longer cutscenes, I would say. And then it transfers to the last third, I would say, of the whole campaign, where you have the big fights, Battle for Minas Tirith, Battle for Helm's Deep, and then the Battle of Morannon, where you actually have building missions. It's much more difficult. It's just huge battles, something I haven't really seen in any missions anyone ever created in any projects in Armies of Exigo. Obviously, as I said, the engine is not really prepared for it that well, so it's really hard to manipulate hundreds or even thousands of units when you can have only 15 at once in one group. So that's a little bit harder, but to recreate the whole feeling and immersion of the big battles that actually happened in the storyline, it was kinda needed to make it like this. So it's something different, yeah. It's just few missions, so I don't think that's big of a problem. It's something you can experience, and I would definitely highly encourage you to try it yourself. Yeah, I did the whole campaign. If you get stuck on some really hard mission, you can obviously skip it, but I think it's definitely interesting to try it all, and even if you don't want to try the whole campaign, maybe just try some of the really hard battles just as a challenge and try to defeat it. Maybe some of you might be able to do it. If you record it, it would be definitely nice. I would like to see how you do it. Maybe you'll find some other ways than how I did it. I think I used pretty much the most optimal way to do it in Minas Tirith. In Battle of Helm's Deep, I definitely made some mistake. I was not using some of my resources there. I misplayed peasants in the end, yeah, so I made some mistakes there, but I was still able to defeat the mission, so definitely we can do it better there. But maybe we'll come up with some total different strategies, and it's just not these 2 missions or 3 with Battle of Moranon, even though that's not that difficult. There are many other interesting missions, ton of 1v1s. Yeah, you are fighting against Saruman with Gandalf, then you are fighting against the Balrog with Gandalf. You have totally unique abilities there. So I think there is ton of potential to come up with different strategies. I would really like to see some of you maybe try to come up with something. And then obviously if you can provide some feedback, that's always most appreciated. But yeah, I hope you at least enjoyed my walkthrough. And we'll next see each other obviously in some of my next project, hopefully. Right now we are working on a huge project that will be a sequel to the original campaign of Armies of Exigo, but that's still really far away. Yeah, probably more than a year. We are still right at the beginning, and there is a ton of missions to be created. So that's not coming anytime soon, but that's probably the next big project that will be here on the channel. Outside of that, obviously, we have a ton of tournament videos and community stream videos, and if you want to come to the stream as well, you can. We have the link to my Twitch channel below the stream. And if you are not in the community on our Discord, you can definitely also join there and maybe communicate with other people who might have some experience from this project or other of my projects. I'll try to see what strategies they played, what they think about it, or you can just play with them, maybe some multiplayer games. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and see you next time. Bye.